if we're all ready, we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Lieutenant Kerry Andrews. I'm with the O'Fallon Police Department. I appreciate everybody coming today. What I would like to do prior to getting into the actual announcement of charges, Mayor Roach would like to have a comment first.
Thank you. And thank all of you for coming. I'd like to start by to Sherry Billups' family to express our sincere and deepest condolences for this senseless act that took place, that took the life of this young mother way, way too early. To Lieutenant Andrews and to the rest of our police department, you know, there was a question asked of them early in this investigation. Well, do you guys really have the capabilities and experience to handle a case like this, since you don't have much of that in O'Fallon? And I remember the chief's response said, no, we don't have much of this in O'Fallon, and we really don't want it. But our officers are very active with Major K Squad and learn an awful lot from their activities with that. And I think this just proves of what has taken place here, and that a person was apprehended in less than 24 hours from the time that this thing occurred. So I want to say thank you to the effort of our entire police department. I want to also thank the rest of our public safety group that participated when this incident took place. I also want to thank all of the other local police departments that participated and helped us out, as well as the state and federal agencies. It's with everybody working together that this was able to be brought to closure as quickly as it has been. To the press, I want to say thank you for getting the word out. That open communications of getting it out to people so that everybody is alert and aware of what's going on is so very, very helpful. And last but definitely not least, I thank our citizens for their volunteerism over and over, and that's what helps make O'Fallon a great community. But here again, I can't say thank you enough that we had citizens that came upon this scene and attempted to help Sherry and put their own lives in harm, but they attempted to help her. And then we had other citizens who came forth with information that they had that they turned over to the police department, which was very helpful. And that makes a difference in a community, and it makes a difference here in O'Fallon, because a lot of communities don't have that kind of cooperation. They don't have citizens that want to get involved and help their police department. So through our citizens, I want to say thank you. I also want to tell them that they can rest assured that any type there's an act like this, that we will not tolerate it in our community. And our police department will take all the appropriate action and be given all the appropriate support that they need to make sure that anyone who wants to do something like this in our community is apprehended as quickly as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, as we previously reported on Monday, we began the investigation of the death of Sherry Billups. I'm proud to say right now that we have received 3 counts of, first count was a first-degree homicide. Second count was a aggravated arson. And then the third count was aggravated battery with a caustic substance against the husband and suspect, Andrew McKissick. Currently, McKissick is still in custody at the Memphis, Tennessee Police Department, and with this, he has a $2 million bond pending. So at this point, he will be there until going through extradition charges, and then at that point, we will finish up our case with him at that time. On behalf of the family, Sergeant Craig Koch has an announcement to make as well.
Good afternoon. We've been in constant contact with Sherry's family. I spoke with her mother recently, and she wanted me to share a statement on the family's behalf. Sherry Billups' family is grateful for the outpouring of support shown by the community. Their family has been through a tremendous amount in the last few days, as you can well imagine. Sherry Matthews, Miss Billups' mother, would ask that people respect their family's privacy during this trying time in their lives. Miss Matthews wants everyone to know that Sherry was a loving mother to her children, Jaleel and Jalen. She was a she was a wonderful daughter and was loved by all of her family and close friends. She wants people to remember her as the beautiful person she was and not how she was taken away from them by Andrew McKissick. Miss Matthews wished to express her gratitude to all the law enforcement officers who worked tirelessly investigating this case and were able to quickly arrest and charge the killer of her daughter. She also wanted me to add that an account has been set up to help take care of Sherry's 2 children. And if you would like to help out, contact your local Regions Bank. There'll be a trust fund set up in the name of Sherry Matthews in care of Jalil and Jalen. Thank you.
Can you set the scene for us now that he's been charged and you say he used this diesel fuel additive? You previously said that Sherry was driving the car. Was he in the car with her? Did he drive separately? What happened there?
Unfortunately, that's some of the specifics that we can't get into because obviously he has not gone to trial. So we're not going to go to actual specifics of the incident itself.
Premeditated?
I can't go into that either. Again, it's part of the case, whether or not it is.
And was specific too, but I'll try. Was she was in the car when he doused her with the fuel?
We believe so, yes.
And did she get out of the car on her own? Did someone pull her out?
From any account, we believe she got out on her own.
And we talked a little earlier, but that diesel fuel additive supplement, I've never heard of anything like that. Can you describe it?
I just know that it's a diesel fuel additive and that it is flammable. And that's what we believe was used.
How was he tracked on that list?
Actually, it was just contact with police, and he didn't give up he gave his proper name. We already had information out there that we were looking for him, so they took him into custody, and that was that.
So police spotted him there?
It was a little bit more than that, but it was just a incidental contact.
So how long will it take before you actually got him up here and have him face charges?
That I really don't know. We will give them the charging document, and then it's up to their courts. Depends on how quickly they move with that, and whether or not he agrees to extradition or he waives it, or declines.
Has he spoken to officers or investigators there about this crime?
That's part we'll leave that for later. Any other questions? All right. Thank you.